The journey to becoming the best version of yourself is not something that happens by chance, nor is it a destination you stumble upon overnight. It's a deliberate process, one that requires commitment, patience, and a willingness to start from the beginning. Many people hold on to an ideal vision of who they want to be, whether it's being more successful, confident, healthier, or emotionally resilient. However, achieving that vision takes more than just wishful thinking. It takes a series of small, intentional steps that, over time, lead to profound transformation. Why you need to start from the beginning. We often look at others who have achieved greatness and assume they must have had some special advantage or innate talent that helped them get there. The truth is, every successful person started at the beginning. They didn't arrive at their peak out of nowhere. They made small, consistent efforts over time that added up to significant change. Starting from the beginning is about recognizing where you are right now, without judgment or frustration. It's about understanding that real transformation starts with small actions that gradually shape you into the person you wish to become. Often, the idea of self-improvement can feel overwhelming, especially when the gap between who you are now and who you want to be seems insurmountable. But this is why it's so important to focus on the beginning steps, the foundation that will set the tone for everything that follows. The importance of small steps. Big changes don't happen all at once. They're the result of numerous small actions taken consistently over time. Whether it's learning a new skill, improving your health, or enhancing your emotional well-being, the secret to long-term success lies in taking small, manageable steps. These steps may seem insignificant in the moment, but each one is a building block that brings you closer to your goal. Small steps are powerful because they are achievable. When we set out to make a drastic change overnight, we often set ourselves up for failure. Our willpower, motivation, and energy are limited, and trying to do too much at once can lead to burnout or frustration. However, by breaking down our goals into smaller, more manageable tasks, we create momentum. Each small win reinforces our progress and builds confidence, making it easier to keep going. Consider someone who wants to run a marathon but has never run a mile in their life. Starting from the beginning means they might start by walking for a few minutes each day, gradually building up their stamina over time. Every small step, no matter how slow or seemingly insignificant, moves them closer to their goal. The same principle applies to any area of self-improvement. Small, steady progress leads to lasting change. Patience and perseverance, the keys to lasting growth. One of the biggest challenges in starting from the beginning is the need for patience. We live in a world that often celebrates instant success and overnight transformations, but real growth takes time. When you're working on becoming the best version of yourself, it's important to remember that meaningful change doesn't happen quickly. You won't see results immediately, and that's okay. The key is to keep going, even when the progress feels slow or imperceptible. Perseverance is crucial. Along the way, you'll face obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. There will be times when it feels like you're not moving forward at all. But this is part of the process. The road to self-improvement is not a straight line, it's filled with ups and downs, twists and turns. What matters is that you keep moving, one step at a time. As you persevere, you'll begin to notice changes, not just in your external achievements, but in your mindset as well. You'll develop resilience, self-discipline, and a greater sense of purpose. These qualities are essential for long-term success because they help you stay on course, even when the going gets tough. Embracing failure as part of the journey. When you start from the beginning, it's inevitable that you'll encounter failure along the way. However, failure is not something to fear or avoid, it's an essential part of the growth process. Each failure teaches you valuable lessons, showing you what doesn't work and helping you refine your approach. Instead of viewing failure as a setback, See it as a stepping stone to success. Think about learning any new skill. When you first start, you're bound to make mistakes. A beginner painter might create a few unrefined works before they learn to master their craft. A novice writer might produce drafts that fall short of their vision before they find their voice. The same is true for personal growth. You won't get everything right the first time, but each failure brings you one step closer to where you want to be. When you embrace failure as a learning experience, you remove the pressure of needing to be perfect. You give yourself permission to experiment, to try new things, and to grow through trial and error. This mindset shift is essential for becoming the best version of yourself because it allows you to see challenges as opportunities for growth, rather than obstacles in your path. Building daily habits for success. One of the most effective ways to become the best version of yourself is by building positive daily habits. Habits are the small actions you take consistently, and over time, they shape who you are. When you focus on building good habits, you set yourself up for long-term success. Start by identifying 1 or 2 habits that will support your growth. These could be simple actions, such as practicing gratitude, meditating for 5 minutes each morning, journaling, or exercising regularly. The key is to choose habits that are aligned with the person you want to become. Once you've identified these habits, commit to doing them every day. It's not about being perfect or sticking to them without fail, it's about showing up consistently, even on days when you don't feel like it. Over time, these habits will become second nature, and they will have a cumulative effect on your personal growth. For example, if you want to become more confident, you might start by practicing positive self-talk each morning. Over time, this habit will reinforce your belief in yourself, helping you build confidence in other areas of your life. Similarly, if your goal is to improve your physical health, you might commit to walking for 10 minutes each day. While this may seem like a small action, it can lead to significant improvements in your overall fitness and well-being over time. Visualizing the end goal while focusing on the present. While it's important to have a clear vision of the best version of yourself, it's equally important to stay focused on the present moment. When you start from the beginning, it's easy to get caught up in the idea of where you want to be. However, if you're constantly looking ahead, you may miss the progress you're making right now. One of the keys to becoming the best version of yourself is to strike a balance between visualizing your future self and being fully present in your current efforts. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps you stay motivated and connected to your goals. By imagining yourself as the person you want to become, you can tap into the emotions and energy that will drive your actions today. At the same time, it's important to stay grounded in the present. Focus on the small steps you can take today that will move you closer to your vision. Celebrate the progress you're making, no matter how small. Each step, each habit, each action is bringing you closer to your ultimate goal. The power of self-compassion. As you embark on the journey to becoming the best version of yourself, remember to be kind to yourself along the way. Self-compassion is essential for personal growth because it allows you to navigate the ups and downs of the process with grace. When you practice self-compassion, you acknowledge that growth is challenging, and it's okay to have moments of doubt, frustration, or even failure. Rather than being overly critical of yourself when things don't go as planned, self-compassion allows you to approach your journey with patience and understanding. It helps you maintain a positive relationship with yourself, which is crucial for long-term success. Becoming the best version of yourself doesn't mean being perfect, it means accepting yourself as you are while striving to improve. The path to becoming the best version of yourself is a journey, not a destination. It starts from the beginning, with small, consistent steps that build over time into significant growth. By focusing on the process rather than the outcome, embracing failure as a learning opportunity, and cultivating positive daily habits, you can gradually transform into the person you envision. Remember, This journey requires patience, perseverance, and self-compassion. There will be challenges along the way, but each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Celebrate your progress, stay connected to your vision, and trust that with each small step, you are becoming the best version